How's it going, everyone? It's TrulyMystic, and today we have another hot take video. You guys love this type of content, so we're gonna be pumping these out a lot more often. You know how it goes. Basically, in these type of videos, I go over your submitted hot takes from previous videos and basically react to them. See if I agree with your hot take or not. In the last one, I asked you to type the juiciest hot takes so that we can go over in this video. And I have a couple prepared that I am going to read. Now, I always choose from random, and if you would like to be in a hot take video, please write them down in the comment section below. I love doing these type of videos. It's so fun to react to your guys' opinions. And again, I just ask that we keep it civil in the comment section. We respect other people's opinions. This is all just fun and games. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Starting off with our first hot take from Trickshotter. Fortnite is developing way too fast. When you don't play the game for like 2 months, you don't recognize anything in the loophole, which is very jarring. Also, you don't connect with the map or the chapter because of this, since everything is moving so fast and it makes seasons forgettable. Remember how distraught the world was when the chapter 1 map disappeared? It's because we spent like 2 years on that island and we bonded with it. Alright, Trickshotter, here's what I have to say about your hot take. First of all, you have like 40 likes on this, which is crazy. And what might also be crazy, depending on what some of you may think, is that I actually really agree with this hot take. Yeah, the chapter 1 map was a map that we spent so much time with. Over 2 years with, I'm pretty sure. Because of this, we developed a bond with the map that you mentioned in your comment. It's a bond that we don't really see with other chapter maps because we literally only spend like a year with it and then move on. This does kind of go hand in hand with Fortnite making 1 year long chapters and if that's a good idea or not. Honestly, I'm okay with the 1 year long chapters. We kind of move on from a map pretty quickly nowadays because of it. But I think that it's not all doom and gloom because we're constantly getting new content. However, I do agree. Yeah, like when you spend over 2 years with a map, you really get close with it, and then seeing it go away like in the black hole event was pretty sad. I think if Fortnite were to ever make another, let's say, 2 year long chapter, players would become a lot more sad to the fact that it would be going away soon. And then if they eventually bring it back in like an OG or remix month, the hype for it would be through the roof. And you also say in your hot take that Fortnite is developing way too fast, that when you don't play the game for like a few months, you don't recognize anything in the loophole. I also do somewhat agree with this hot take. However, I think Fortnite kind of has to evolve this fast. They've been doing it for so long, it's gotten to a point where everyone kind of expects them to constantly update their game. If things remain the same for a really long time, it wouldn't be too crazy to say that people would get bored of it very quickly. I get it though, the game is constantly unrecognizable. For example, the game right now literally has Godzilla on the map. A few months ago, we were just literally racing cars and driving SUVs with turrets on top. Like, it's insane. But Fortnite does have to appeal to a large audience, and that means different themes and different collabs and different content updates that almost anyone could enjoy, whether you're a fan of Godzilla or Mad Max or Marvel, etc. So yeah, I do see your concern, but at the same time, it's just kind of where we are at this point in the game. Let's move on. From Gaming Daily 12, hot take, the new movement mechanics, the ones added in Chapter 6 are very unnecessary. Alright, the new movement mechanics added in Chapter 6. I've been seeing a lot of discourse about the new movement mechanics, and I gotta say, I somewhat agree. Somewhat. Yeah, the new movement does seem a little out of place. A lot of times I would be fighting someone, and I'd jump off a ledge, and would jump way too high. Also, when I land on the floor, sometimes I'll accidentally roll, and I wouldn't want to do that, but you know, it just kind of happens. It does kind of feel like there is a bit way too much going on now. You have sprinting, sliding, wall bouncing, rolling, high jumps off a ledge, mantling, wall climbing. Like, there's just so much now in the game, and is it a bit unnecessary at this point? I get it. Every chapter or every once in a while, Fortnite does want to add some new movement mechanics to really hype up the game and make it seem newer than before and give players a reason to pick up the game again. But a lot of us just can't help but think it may be a bit too much. Even when they brought back Fortnite OG Season 1, they got rid of the new Chapter 6 mechanics. And I think they realized themselves that this is a little too much. It's also starting to feel like it's shying away from Fortnite's core self. So yeah, as much as I don't hate the new mechanics in Chapter 6, I gotta say we're getting to a point where there's just a bit too much. And a lot of them you don't end up using, which could make them look unnecessary.
I'm not seeing enough movement!
I'm gonna have to say that I do slightly agree with your hot take. But again, I see why Epic adds these mechanics into the first place. Let's move on. Next hot take, leave meme skins out of the battle pass. As someone who really enjoys Greek mythology, Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass was damn near perfect for me, except for Poseidon being a slurp character. Then you have Absolute Doom, and the additions of Captain Jones and Peely Wolverine save those skins for the item shop. Well, Riot Life, here's what I have to say about your hot take. If the meme skins in the Battle Pass weren't a good idea and didn't sell, I'm pretty sure Epic would not include them in it.
Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite.
I feel like the meme skins in Battle Passes really started in Chapter 1 Season 8 with Peely. Of course, there was also in Season 7 Trog, but I think the culture of memes being in Battle Passes all around really started with Peely. And ever since then, almost every single Battle Pass, I think pretty much every single Battle Pass has had some sort of meme skin or funny looking skin. And these are the kind of skins that appeal to a specific part of the Fortnite community. They'll kind of just run them for fun, or maybe it's like the little kids that kind of resonate with these type of skins. We used to not get them, back in the OG days. Season 2, there were no meme skins. Season 3, John Wick could maybe be classified as a meme skin, but that wasn't really the term used for it at the time. And so yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. I get it, every battle pass, there's always just that one skin that you might not like and is just kind of out of place. For me personally, the Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass was a decent battle pass. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I think some of the skins in it were pretty nice. Slurp Poseidon, however, was weird. You had all these gods, and you'd think for Poseidon they'd actually make a full-fledged Fortnite character out of the lore, but no, they just use Ripley. You also go on to say that characters like Captain Jones and Peely Wolverine should be saved for the shop. Yeah, I could see it. However, these skins will be sold in the item shop eventually. They just first include them in the Battle Pass from now on, because we do know that Battle Pass skins nowadays will return to the item shop. So, all in all, I don't think that the meme skins hurt the Battle Pass. If anything, they do sell it, it's just some of us don't particularly like them.
Stop him, please! Stop him! Look, I did it!
But everybody's not gonna like what Fortnite puts out. That's just the reality of it. And so we could really only hope that Epic just keeps making good battle passes, and every once in a blue moon when they put a skin that we don't like, we can look past it. So yeah, I'm going to have to not completely agree with your hot take, but I definitely do see where you're coming from. Moving on. From Stated Hornet, hot take. Fortnite purposely removed the matte black Master Chief style so they could see what kind of backlash they would get for going back on their word, helping them see what might happen if they bring back old battle passes. Ah yes, bringing back old battle passes. The form of content that I cannot stop seeing on my page. Let's start from the beginning. So Fortnite did bring back the Master Chief skin, but without the matte black edit style. Of course, the community went crazy. Now, I wasn't paying attention too much when this incident did occur, but apparently there was something said where the edit style was exclusive during the time frame, or maybe they said that it wasn't. I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, they didn't bring back the matte black edit style, which made a lot of people upset, because nowadays, a majority of people own the next gen consoles, and when there is an exclusive edit style that's tied to the next gen consoles with the skin, people are gonna want it. This is kind of more of a theory as opposed to a hot take, but you're saying that they didn't bring it back so that they could see what would happen in the future if they brought back old battle passes. Now, I'm not gonna say that this is 100% what they were thinking, but it isn't too far-fetched to think. I could definitely see a lot of Epic's decisions lately being tests to see what can they get away with and what they can't. This is a corporation after all, and a pretty smart one at that. Now, honestly, I do not know for a fact if this was Fortnite's intentions, but I will say that, hey, Fortnite can definitely be using these types of things as tests with the community. That's all I'll say there. So this hot take I actually won't necessarily agree or disagree with, but I definitely do think that this is an important thing to note. And finally, let's go over one last hot take from Matt Guy. Hot take: Chapter 3 Season 2 was pretty neat. I love the new movement additions, and zero build being added was revolutionary. Chapter 3 Season 2. The season where building was removed temporarily and had a whole war theme attached to it. Now, your hot take is that you love the new movement additions, and zero build being added was a revolutionary change. You're absolutely right. Zero build being added to the game was in fact revolutionary. In fact, I think there would be a lot of popular streamers and content creators that would have just dropped the game at this point if zero build wasn't a thing. The skill gap with building nowadays is insane, and a lot of people don't have the time to put in the work to get good at building. So a mode where you can just chill and not focus on building so much was a good idea to be added into the game, and I'm glad that Epic thought about it. It has split the community a little bit, but at this point the community is so split that I don't think it matters anymore. And then you say that you love the new movement additions. This is, I think, when they added like sliding, maybe mantling, I'm not 100% sure on that one, and sprinting. Sometimes I do find myself missing the OG movement without all of these additions, because everyone was somewhat at an even playing field. But it is nice. It is really nice to just sprint every once in a while. And let's not take it for granted, because that storm does come up pretty fast, and sometimes you just want to get the hell out of there. It's fun, it almost feels second nature now, and you're absolutely right. I kind of see you as someone that doesn't take things for granted, because yes, these new movement additions and zero build game mode were both revolutionary. So definitely, my guy, I'm going to have to agree with this hot take. And pretty much, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you everyone for submitting your hot takes. Again, if you have one that you would like to submit, please write it in the comment section down below. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Use code TrulyMystic in the item shop if you want to support me. And until the next one, I'll see you then. Peace.